What's up, evolutionaries? It's your boy Kali, and I'm back again with another video. If this is your first time tuning in to my YouTube channel, welcome to the evolution. And if you are a returning viewer, as always, thank you so much for tuning in to show your support for the evolutionary life of Kali. Today's video is the second Inquisition, and if you remember this familiar face from my first Inquisition, which was chapter 5, you may also remember her from my A Day in the Life of Kali, and she's gonna introduce herself.
Hey guys, I'm Kalicia and I will be asking the questions today.
So yes, guys, she will be my Inquisitor today. If you guys remember from chapter 5, the first Inquisition, that is basically my version of a Q&A. And so we have 10 questions to round off today. I'm going to be as quick as possible. So let's get right into it. But before we do, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to your friends, family members, and strangers you come across on the road. These videos are not limited to just you, the subscribers, but they are for everyone. So without further ado, take it away.
Alright, question number 1. What is an adjective you use when people ask you, how are you?
Okay, so fine. How am I? Fine. I am always fine, always okay. There is never nothing wrong with me. So if you should ask me that question every time, you'll get the same answer. I'm fine. Next question.
Question number 2. Use one word to describe space.
Space. So if we're talking about space between two people, I would say distance. If we're talking about space as in outer space, the first word that comes to mind is extraordinary or extraterrestrial. It also will be just amazing, drifting out there in space. So yeah, I think I should visit space one day.
Question number 3. List your 3 favorite artists.
Okay, so my 3 favorite artists, no brainer. Ariana Grande, number 1. Number 2, I would say Beyonce. And number 3, let's choose a male. How about The Weeknd? Yeah, I like listening to his songs. They give a vibe and a kind of reflection. So yeah, so Ariana Grande, Beyonce, and The Weeknd.
Question number 4. Do you believe in luck?
Luck. No, I don't believe in luck. I'm from a Christian background, as most of you know. The cross says it all. So I believe in blessings, not luck. So whatever, unusual or unexplained positive things that happen to me, I don't say, oh yeah, I'm lucky, or luck favored me. No, God favored me, and so he gives us blessings. So I believe in blessings, not luck.
Okay, question number 5. Are you easily embarrassed?
Yes and no. Being easily embarrassed for me would be depending on the nature of the situation. So if it is that, let's say, it's a very sensitive, and it even depends on what sensitive topic it is, because some sensitive things I'm okay with being embarrassed about. I really don't care. So it's just depending on the nature. So maybe if you catch me on one of those days when I'm embarrassed, then you'll know what embarrassed me in that time. But for now, I'm not easily embarrassed, so I really can't think of something that pops into my head that would say, hey, I'm embarrassed about.
Question number 6. Cookies, pies, ice cream, or cake?
I've never had pie before. Well, no. I've had Hershey's pie from Burger King. That counts as pie. I've had all sorts of cake, but I love cheesecake, for those who know. My birthday is coming up, guys, January the 31st, and I want a cheesecake. So a big cheesecake, not just a slice, but a whole cheesecake for myself. Cookies. I like cookies, but not so much. And the other one is ice cream. I don't fancy ice cream that much. So if I should choose one, I would definitely choose cake, preferably cheesecake. Nothing else.
Question number 7. How many hours of sleep do you get?
That is also a conditional question. If I am in a movie watching mood, and I will usually go to my bed around, let's say, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. But if it's on a regular day when I have nothing doing, I'm not worried, I'm not gonna watch movies or play games or nothing, then I'm gonna go to bed the regular time, which is about, let's say, 11, 12, and then I'm gonna get my full hour's sleep. But that also depends on what time I have work the next morning. So if I do decide to stay up late on a work night and watch movies, I'm gonna have to get up early the next morning for work, which will reduce my sleep time. But if I don't have work the next morning, usually that's the time when I go all out and just watch a lot of movies and don't really care about the time. So the amount of time I get sleeping is dependent on whether or not I watch movies, play games, or whether or not I have work or not.
Question number 8. What is one thing you want?
One thing that I want, the first thing that pops into mind is to be successful. I'm a YouTuber, I do TikTok, I do motivational speaking, I'm a human rights activist, I'm a lot of things. And my hope one day, or something that I want to happen one day, is to be recognized on a international or global platform. Not just being recognized, but working with, the big people, the big leagues. That's what I want. What I'm doing now is impacting a minimal amount of people, because my videos get on average, let's say, 40 views the most. And some of my videos have been on YouTube for almost a year, and the most they've reached are like 100 views or 200 views, which means I'm not really impacting a lot of people. So if I'm being honest, I would really, really, really love to have a platform where I can speak about all these things while impacting a lot of other people. So whether it's a radio show, a TV talk show where I can interview people, or just talk about these, global issues or human rights issues or social issues that we're having, then that would be amazing. So that's something that I want. That's something that I want to be, out there in the big leagues to, do what I do best, and that's educate people.
Okay. Question number 9. Do you want to be a parent?
Yes, no brainer. I want to be a parent. Not now though. When I'm successful and I'm don't have to be worrying about a little one of me running up and down, or not spending enough time. I wanna when I become a dad, I want to be a dedicated father. Yes, I'm always gonna have YouTube, and possibly if I do the other question that was just asked before, possibly if I get to the big leagues, I'm gonna have all that still. But I want to make sure that I have all that first and secured. Then I can focus on, getting a child after.
Okay. Question number 10. Are you in love right now?
Ooh, the last question, and that question is possibly my favorite question. Yes, I am in love right now. I've been in love we're outside, guys, so you're gonna hear a lot of outside noises, so that's a truck passing. I'm hoping it doesn't affect the sound. But yes, I'm in love right now, and I've been in love with this person for what? Almost, let's say 3 years. I knew this person in late 2019. So let's say 2 years. 2 years and counting. So I've been in love with that person for that long. And so yes, I'm in love. And I will continue to be in love with that one person until the day I die. And that was question number 10, guys, which means the second Inquisition is over. It wasn't as bad as the first Inquisition. The first Inquisition was really long and we had more questions, but I decided to, in keeping with the short videos that I have promised you guys, no more than 12 minutes, no less than 10 minutes. I'm sticking to that. And so I would have wanted more questions, but that is why we have the first Inquisition. This is the second Inquisition, and we will have many other Inquisitions going forward, so that we can, spit the questions, so we can have more time for you guys to watch and still not get bored or too tired of hearing questions being asked. So guys, that sums up the second Inquisition. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It definitely was my pleasure to sit here before you, and also thank you to my little sister for tuning in with us to ask the questions. It is always my pleasure to sit before you, to educate you or to entertain you, and or to share with you things about myself, which is what we did today. Again, don't forget to like, share, comment below. Let me know some questions that you did not hear today that you'd like to know the answer for. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Remember, one more subscriber equals one more supporter against all the human rights infringements. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. See you guys next week. Callie loves you guys, and I am signing out. Bye, guys.